DNA, the Digital Native Archive, is a proposed agency within the Australian Government. It is a future projection of an addition to the current state government facilitated births, death and marriages registries. In its simplest form, DNA is a virtual summation of individual digital legacies. DNA is divided by the mortality line. This indeterminate line places services and resources on both sides of the digital afterlife, respective to the producer and consumer. Database Postmortem PM provides archival space, ensuring long-term preservation of data. Media Antemortem AM provides the virtual space in which a consumer can interact with DNA. Producer, the role played by those persons, deceased, digital heirs or digital executors, who provide the information to be preserved. Consumer, the role played by those persons or client systems who interact with DNA services to find preserved information of interest and to access that information in detail. SIP, Submission Information Package, an information package that is delivered by the producer to DNA for use in the construction of one or more AIPs. AIP, Archival Information Package, an information package consisting of the content information and the associated preservation description information which is preserved within DNA. DIP, Dissemination Information Package, the information package derived from one or more AIPs, received by the consumer in response to a request to DNA. Collective form known as an RIP, Relative Information Package. RIP. Each individual within DNA is represented by an RIP, a Relative Information Package. This is an individual's digital legacy and a summation of their digital assets within the virtual space of media. Consumers interact with RIPs to find data of interest and to access that information. PDI, Preservation Description Information, the information which is necessary for adequate preservation of the content information. PI, Packaging Information, the information that is used to bind and identify the components of an information package. RIP formats. Active contains only the data instructed by you. executed through a digital will, air, or digital executor. Passive contains everything you do online, every comment, email, tweet, video, and post. It may be more accurate but does not take into account focus or important. Every data piece is as important as the rest.
It's you. It's you.
RIPs are arranged by the date of birth of the producer. The outer square color correlates to the year of passing. This allows consumers to understand date of birth, date of passing, lifespan, relative size of digital legacy, relative amount of AIP packages, and contextual relationships. Virtual space. Media can be accessed through any LAN network with FS or floating signifiers activated. FS turns the LAN boundary into a more spatial one. It can be tied to material walls and function as part of the architecture itself. FS allows DNA media to overlay architecture within a LAN. This is programmed into the space and programmed on individual subjectivity. These operative conditions allow invisible spatial barriers to turn functionalities on and off based upon location, identity, and preferences. DNA can be accessed using two-dimensional virtual space, where the operative surface is a single plane, or three-dimensional virtual space, where the consumer is static and the environment moves around them. Think of the "You are here" sign on a map. This marking positions the consumer in three-dimensional space, although the environment is moving around them. Represented is the exploration of an individual RIP. Each cube represents an AIP contained within the RIP, and the color of each cube correlates to light-colored cubes to show relationships. The spheres are representative of the packaging description information shown within the AIP. The circle on the left represents two-dimensional virtual space, while the environment on the right represents the three-dimensional virtual space. Both are accessible within DNA.